proceed to our topic, which is addition and subtraction of fractions and mixed numbers, let us have a short recap about the addition and subtraction of similar and dissimilar fractions. When we talk about similar fractions class, ito po yung mga type of fractions na mayroong pare-parehong denominator. And when we say dissimilar fractions, those are fractions na may magkakaiba or hindi pare-parehong denominator. Halimbawa, if we're going to add similar fractions like 1/4 and 2/4, the rule on adding similar fractions class is very simple. You just add the numerator and copy the denominator. Or sa Tagalog po, i-add lamang na po natin yung mga numbers na nasa taas, which is the numerator, and then we're going to copy the denominator. So, 1/4 plus 2/4. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, and copy the denominator, which is 4. Look at the denominator of those two fractions class. So, 4. So, pareho sila. Similar fractions ang tawag natin dyan. When we subtract or add similar fractions, we just add or subtract the numerator and then copy the denominator. Halimbawa, 5/7 minus 3/7. So sabi ni sir, you're going to add or subtract the numerator when we talk about similar fractions, then copy the denominator. In this case, class, we have addition of similar fractions, which is 1/4 and 2/4. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, and then copy the denominator 4. Dito naman, we have subtraction. So 5/7 minus 3/7 is equal to 2/7. How, sir? So sabi nga po ni sir, you're going to add or subtract the numerator, then you copy the denominator. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Then copy the denominator, which is 7. That's very simple. Kapag similar fractions. Okay, another. 10/12 plus 3/12. So sabi po ulit, you add the numerator and copy the denominator. So 10/12 plus 3/12 is equal to 13/12. So makikita ninyo yung sagot na 13/12 ng ating fraction na inad ay mas mataas yung numerator kaysa sa denominator. Yun yung tinatawag nating improper fraction. Yung 13/12 can be reduced or simplified into a mixed fraction or mixed number. Na kapag improper fraction yung sagot ng inad or sinubtract nating fractions, we can change it or simplify it into a mixed number or mixed fractions. 13/12 can be written as 1/3/12 or 1 1/4. So that's it. Kapag nag-a-add tayo ng fractions at ang sagot is mas mataas yung numerator kaysa sa denominator. Same is true, class, if you're going to subtract a fraction na ganun din po na ang sagot ay mas mataas yung numerator kaysa sa denominator. Kapag improper fractions po ang naging result. Chine-change po lagi natin ito into a mixed fraction or mixed number. Now, let us have the addition and subtraction of the similar fractions. For example, we have 1/2 plus 2/4. As you can see, magkaiba yung denominator ng dalawang fraction. So, paano natin i-add o isa-subtract yung dalawang fraction na magkaiba ng denominator? So, ito yung tinatawag nating dissimilar fractions. To add or subtract class a dissimilar fraction, we change it first into a similar one. By how? we are going to find the LCD or the least common denominator of the two fractions. But how are we going to obtain or get the LCD? We can obtain the LCD or the least common denominator of two fractions by finding its LCM or the least common multiple. So, kukunin natin ang LCD ng 2 and 4. What are the multiples of 2 and 4? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So these are the multiples of 2 and 4. We're going to find next the least common multiple or the LCM of 2 and 4. As you can see, the LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. Then we're going to use 4 as the LCD. Then we're going to rename the fractions by dividing the LCD, which is 4, by the denominator of the fractions and multiplying it by the numerator. So 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2 times 1 is equal to 2. Next, 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1 times 2 is equal to 2. Kung makikita ninyo, yung denominator ng bagong fractions ay pareho. Then, we're going back to the rules ng pag-add and pag-subtract ng fractions. Ano nga ba? We add or subtract the numerator, then we copy the common denominator. So 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Then copy the common denominator, which is 4. Ayan. Kung makikita niyo, 4 over 4. Sabi nga ni Sir kanina, if the numerator is the same with the denominator, that is an automatic 1. So 1/2 plus 2/4 is equal to 4 over 4 or 1. Another example. We have 3/5 plus 2/10. So magkaiba ulit yung kanilang denominator. Ano gagawin ulit natin? We're going to get the LCD of 5 and 10. So 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So, alin yung pinakamaliit na common multiple nila? So, we have 10. Then, we're going to use the LCM as the LCD. So, 10. Renaming again the fraction. 10 divided by 5 is equal to 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 10 divided by 10 is equal to 1 times 2 is equal to 2. So, 6 over 10 plus 2 over 10, pareho na po sila ng kanilang denominator. 6 over 10 and 2/10 is equal to 8 over 10. So, 8 over 10 can be reduced into simplest form. 8 over 10 or 4/5 or 4 over 5. So that's how you do the addition of dissimilar fraction. Paano naman po yung pag-subtract ng dissimilar fractions? For example, 3/4 minus 2/3. So, magkaiba ulit ng denominator. So, kukunin ulit natin ang LCD. 3, 4, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. LCD is 12. So we use 12 as the denominator. Then renaming again the fraction by dividing the LCD by the denominator and multiplying it to the numerator. So 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3 times 3 is equal to 9. 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4 times 2 is equal to 8. Subtraction pala. So 9 over 12 minus 8 over 12 is equal to 1 over 12. So that is the answer. Another example. We have 5 over 7 subtracted to 4 over 14. So magkaiba ulit ang denominator ng dalawang fraction. So LCD ulit. 7, 14, 21, 14, 28, plus 14, that is 42. Okay? Then, the LCD is equal to 14. So, you see 14 as the denominator. 14 divided by 7, renaming it, is equal to 2 times 5 is equal to 10. 14 divided by 14 is equal to 1 times 4, that is 4. So subtracting the numerator, 10 minus 4 is equal to 6 over copying the common denominator, which is 14. So 6 over 14 can be reduced or simplified by 3 over 7. And now, we are going to have the addition and subtraction of fractions and mixed numbers. But first, let us identify what is a mixed numbers. A mixed number class is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. So, combination siya ng whole number at fraction. Mixed number or mixed fraction ang tawag natin doon. Ngayon naman ay pag-aaralan natin ang pag-add at pag-subtract ng fraction and a mixed number. For example, 2 4 over 18 plus 6 over 18. So we have 2 4 over 18 plus 6 over 18. So we just copy the whole number, then add the numerator, which is 10 over 18. We just copy the common denominator, which is 18. 2 10 over 18 can be reduced as 2 and 5 over 9. So that is how you add a fraction and a mixed number. Another. 8, 6 over 9 subtracted to 3 over 9. So, ito ay mixed number at ito ay fraction. As you can see, pareho sila ng denominator, 9. So, kapag ganon, we just add or subtract the numerator and then copy the common denominator. Eto sir, meron pong whole number, eto po wala. So, kapag ganon, we just copy the whole number. So, 8, 6 minus 3 is equal to 3 over 9. Copying the common denominator. So, 8, 3 over 9 can be reduced or simplified into 8 and 1/3. Another, 7 over 8 minus 3 eighths. So 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. Copying the common denominator 8. So 4 over 8 can be reduced into 1 half. Or in lowest term, that is 1 half. Next, paano po kapag whole number at mixed number? So, halimbawa, meron tayong 9 subtracted to 3 and 5 over 6. So first, we are going to rename the whole number, which is 9. So yung 9 ay magiging 8 and 6 over 6. Subtracted to 3 and 5, 6. So 8 minus 8, 3, whole number, is equal to 5. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. Then copying the common denominator, which is 6. So magiging 5 and 1 over 6. Another. Ten and 4 over 10 minus 5 and 5 10. So kung nakikita ninyo, yung 10, 4 over 10, 5 and 5 over 10, so pareho sila ng denominator, which is 10. Pero, yung una is mas maliit, yung kanyang numerator, kaysa doon sa pangalawang fraction. So, hindi mo naman pwedeng isubtract yun. So, yung 4 over 10 minus 5 over 10, hindi po pwede yun. So, gagawin muna natin, i-rename muna natin yung unang fraction or mixed number. So, yung 10 ay magiging yung 10 ay magiging 9, 10 over 10, tapos add natin yung 4, 10. Tapos combine natin. 9, 14 over 10 minus 5 and 5 tenths. So, whole number, 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. 14 minus 5 is equal to 9. Then, copying the common denominator, which is 10. So, yung 10, 4 over 10, subtracted to 5, 5 over 10 is equal to 4, 9 over 10. So, that's how we do it. Next, we're going to have the addition and subtraction of fractions on a mixed number na magkaiba yung kanilang denominator. For example, 3 and 4 over 6 plus 9 over 18. As you can see, magkaiba yung kanilang denominator. So sabi ko kanina doon sa pag-add ng dissimilar fractions at pag-subtract ng ating dissimilar fractions, we get first the LCD. And we can obtain the LCD by finding its LCM or the least common multiple. Least common multiple of 6 and 18, 6 and 18, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 18 plus 18 is equal to 36 plus 18 is equal to 54. So the LCM is 18. Using 18 as our LCD. So we're naming the fraction. 18 divided by 6 is equal to 3 times 4 is equal to 12. 18 divided by 18 is equal to 1 times 9 is equal to 9. So, pareho na po sila ng denominator. So, 18. So, sabi nga ni Sir kanina, when you add or subtract a similar fraction, you just add or subtract its numerator, then copying the denominator or the common denominator. So, copying its whole number, which is 3, 12 plus 9 is equal to 21 over 18. So, 321 over 18 can be reduced into, so since yung 21 over 18 ay improper fraction, and 21 over 18 can be reduced into 1, 3 over 18. Adding the whole number, which is 4, 3 over 18. Or 4 and 1 over 6. So that is the simplest form for 3 over 18. So magiging 4 and 1 6 siya. Okay? Okay, another example. 2 and 3 fifths minus 4 over 7. As you can see, magkaiba yung kanilang denominator. So we're going to get the LCD of the two fractions. So 5, 7, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35. So the LCM is 35. Using the LCM 35 as our LCD, then renaming the fraction. So 35 divided by 5 is equal to 7 times 3, that is 21. 35 divided by 7 is equal to 3 times 4, that is 12. So since they are similar na, 21 minus 12 is equal to 9. Then copying the common denominator, which is 35. And the whole number, which is 2. So 2, 9 over 35. Another example. So we have 10 as a whole number subtracted to 6 and 5 over 6. So ito ay whole number at ito naman ay mixed number. So kapag na-encounter tayo ng mga ganitong tanong, we just rename the whole number into a mixed number. So yung 10 ay magiging 9, 6 over 6. Subtracted to 6 and 5 over 6. So 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. And then copying the common denominator, which is 6. So 10 minus 6 and 5, 6 is equal to 3 and 1, 6. So that is how you do the addition and subtraction of fractions and mixed numbers.